What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Neptune Lagoon, and I'm back at y'all with another Say Less Moments reaction. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for all the love shown to me. I'm at about almost 500 right now, so I will be monetized real soon. And that's because of y'all, because y'all be linking in with me, and I'll be putting forth the effort to deliver the new hot, fresh off the press to you. Now today on the chopping block, we got Young Scooter, the girl that made the felonious bogus call, talking about the kids was out there looking toe up, the girl was getting beat on, and 7 dudes at the house, they known to have guns, they're there with guns right now. All the hoopla, all the words that I could tell that a woman would say to make the police come faster. Beating up a woman. There's a kid involved. There's 7 guys here. They all have guns. They're doing this. They're doing that. She said every word. Then tried to deny. Didn't want to give information about her name. Tried to say she neighborhood watch and all this blase, blue, blah, blue, blah, blah. Which ended into the result of everybody saying he got shot by the police. That was a lie. Everybody said he jumped over the gate, broke his femur to where it came through. That was a lie. To where now the police and the coroner is saying he died from particles, like stuff that shows that branches that was like pitchforks, like on the outside of a moat of castles. When old shrubbery is there and broke down for a while, them trees could get pretty sharp. And if you jump directly into them, you kind of fucked. But then adrenaline have you keep going. Like I said, I've been shot in the knee before. So I was running, and then all of a sudden your leg just stops. Your brain can't even comprehend what just happened to you. So enough of my babble. This is Say Less Moments TV. We gonna get into how they caught up with this girl, got up with this girl. She tried to get on when she made everything happen. Pretty much, to me, you're the reason why he died. And what make it even worse, in a Say Less moment, is that you made it happen on the day he was brought to earth. Say less.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
There's a reaction for every action. This is part A. You guys didn't have part A. You guys only had part B. And the narrative, it looks like I was trying to set this man up because you guys don't have part B.
911 operator 8715. What's the location of your emergency?
The location is 27.
With a transfer. 1 second, ma'am, for 273 William Nye Drive, Southeast.
273 William Nye.
Yeah.
No, it's 273 William. Oh, you said Nye, NYE, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Today we go over the story of a woman who made a false 911 call that led to an Atlanta rapper losing his life. Now for those who don't know, this story do relate to the Atlanta rapper Young Scooter. Him losing his life almost
Shout
a
out
week
to
ago.
Family
And since
TV.
his demise, the Atlanta Police Department has released a 911 call by a woman who they say fabricated the whole story, which we'll later check out. But most importantly, they also released the exact address, which allowed me to do some more homework to see who owned the house and possibly why Young Scooter was there. And fam, we might got the answer. But fam, we also go over the details on who this suspect is, who some say quite frankly should be charged with murder. Now for those who don't know, authorities also came out and said that the phone call to Atlanta police was done by a phone that can only make 911 calls, meaning that the phone was cut off. But fam, I did my research on her as well, which we'll later discuss. But let's just say, she's not even from Atlanta. And I'm going to say this out the gate, based on tax records. This young woman possibly rented this house that we'll later discuss out. She was possibly put out a month later, which is why she possibly lied on what was taking place inside that house, wanting police to be involved. So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you the wank, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to jump right to it. Fam, meet Demetria Spence. She's 31 years old. She from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. According to tax records, she moved to Decatur, Georgia in 2020, staying on the 1100 block of Maple Walk Circle in Decatur, Georgia. During her time in Atlanta, she auditioned for Bad Girls Club on Zeus Network. She didn't make it, but during the auditions, she had her fair share of camera time, having an altercation with another contestant. And during that time, she told the audience that her nickname was Demi Blanco. Back on on March 28, 2025, Demi was at a house at 273 William Knight Drive in Southeast Atlanta. Now, to give you some brief history about this home, and according to tax records, a man who go by the name of Michael Bailey, who's 66 years old at the time, was paying taxes on his house in 2015 when it was purchased for $90,000. And if that last name Bailey sound familiar, well, that's because that's the same last name as the late rapper Young Scooter, whose real name is Kenneth Edward Rashid Bailey. And at this point, at the bare minimum, we know Young Scooter wasn't at a random person's house. This was a home that belonged to someone in his family. Now, it turns out it was more than one person also associated with that address throughout the years since 2011 when it was first constructed. And I did some more research, and I possibly found out why. This home was turned into a rental, listed for around $2,300 a month, and according to MLS, a renter accepted these terms just this past February in 2025. And it makes you wonder, was Demi the renter? Especially after giving her response since the release of the 911 call knowing she was running. But before that response, check out the 911 call.
To 911, operator 8715, what is the location of your emergency?
The
This
location
is
is
the cab with
27.
a transfer. 1 second, ma'am, for 273 William Knight Drive, Southeast.
273 William Nye.
Yeah.
No, it's 273 William. Oh, you said 9 NYE, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right, thank you. Thank you to Kat. Hello, caller.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Do you need police, fire, EMS?
Actually, both. If you compare both, there was literally a shooting. The house of literally the neighbors next door, the house of the address that I just gave you, the 273. There is literally a whole domestic dispute going on. There's like 7 guys that live in this house, and
What's your
then
name?
I'm sorry, what is
That's
my
a
name?
whole lot of extra she put on that taco,
Okay,
man.
tell me exactly what happened.
7 dudes in the house,
Okay,
man.
so I'm a
Listen to her
neighborhood watch,
story, man.
And basically, like I said, these guys they're like selling drugs in and out of the house.
Wow.
All you see is guys coming in and out of the house with guns and stuff. They hold the guns in the air, and then it's like, I'm not sure if they're pimping, but it's like the situation that's going on right now. This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. He literally fought the girl. I'm not sure what they were fighting over. If they were fighting over drugs, that's what it sounded like. It sounded like they were fighting over drugs. And then they started shooting. She had someone come over there and they started shooting. But the house needs to be investigated. They're just doing these illegal stuff over there, and it's disturbing the
Any shots
area.
were fired.
I would say 3. It was 3 shots.
When did it happen?
It's happening now.
Okay.
It's happening now. You don't even hear no shots in the back. She
So I
filed
believe
for
the
this.
girl is hurt.
And
She the
And
reason why this man died on his
William
birthday.
Drive.
Can you imagine
and
that?
The girl is hurt because
She
was like
made
bleeding
him
profusely,
die on
like
his
blood
birthday.
everywhere.
Blood everywhere. She just
Do
capping.
you see or hear anything else?
Yeah, she's trying to get away, and they're holding her. She's being held
Straight
hostage, like, she's
cappery.
trying to- They brought her. The guy that was fighting
What
her.
was your
He
mission
ran
to
outside
tell these
naked,
lies?
and then he was fighting her outside. And then there was another commotion. She tried to get away. He dragged her back in the house. So now they're at the door, literally fighting. She's trying to get out. And he's refusing to let her out. And it's like 7 guys in the house.
Wow. She is sad for this. Well, my mama, she is sad for these lies.
Okay.
I ain't the one to do it, but man,
Aw.
somebody need a boy. That's all I say, boy. She made this man die on his birthday.
There's also a child in danger as well because she has a baby.
Now she doing a child endangerment. Girl, you racking it up. I can't even lie. She put it on thick.
Okay, you said the female was naked.
Yeah, she's bleeding profusely from her head.
Mind you, none of this was real. None of this she said was real. That's
Can
sad.
you give me a description of the male?
The male is like has like a caramel complexion, low
Is he
haircut.
black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
He's black and he drives.
What
It
color
looks
shirt
like
and
this is
pants do he have on?
Straight tell.
blue, regular blue jeans and like a regular like t-shirt. I'm not sure. I didn't really get Okay, I'm not sure if it was blue or black.
That's that bodyguard gang in the background. Bodyguard. They got the Rottweilers
And
for
what
sale.
about the
Say
female?
less.
She's light skinned and she has black hair. She's
Say less
probably
Rottweilers.
about
You better know it.
5'3",
I don't tell them to shut up.
130 pounds.
What? Okay.
Get you a puppy. They on sale.
And you said she's naked.
Yeah, you said she's naked. Lying like a mug.
Okay. Give me one moment. Let me get EMS on the line.
Okay.
Y'all getting real footage, y'all. Real audio.
You have reached Grady EMS. Do not hang up. Your call will be answered in the order received.
Ain't that just like Atlanta? Bullshitting like a mug.
You have reached Grady EMS. Do not hang up. Your call will be answered in the order received.
If y'all know about Atlanta, man, it take them 20, 30 minutes to get to you. Something like LA. They is not in no rush. That's why she put the dubs on it. Because you know the police don't come like that. Like, she putting everything.
You have reached
She
Grady
threw the
EMS.
whole
Do
everything,
not
put the
hang up.
kitchen
Ma'am,
kitchen
can you
sink.
tell me what they're doing right now?
Right now they're still battling. She's trying to get out. And
They're
the
still
police is
battling.
gonna let her get
All
out.
lies. That's sad, man. Black women, you got to do better. You
You
got
have
to do
reached
better.
Grady EMS. Do not hang up. Your call will be answered in
We
the
only
order
know about
received.
this because he famous. What about the other dudes?
Hey, Greg, it's Atlanta with a transfer. Caller is advising 273 William Nye Drive, Southeast. Let me give you a little bit about what's going on at this location. There is a male at the location that's fighting a female. She is naked.
Wow.
A shooting.
Wow.
Well, shots were fired. About 3 shots were fired.
Lies. All
273
lies.
William.
I can't
Nye
believe this,
NYE
man.
Drive, Southeast.
Oh, okay. Tell me exactly what happened.
I call and let her know what happened.
Hello.
Well, before I get into that, is this a business house or an apartment?
This is a house, and I think you guys should get here quick because this girl he's really hitting her, and it's a child involved. There is like 7 guys in the house, and they all have guns. You guys need to hurry and get here before she doesn't
She
make it.
foul.
Ma'am, we already have help organized for her. What's the phone number you're calling? Tell me exactly what happened.
There's a situation going on in this house. There's 7 guys.
She
that
said,
live
"What's your
here,
name and what's
they're
your number?"
basically- I'm not sure if they're running some type of sex traffic. This
Sex
individual,
tra-
she's a
oh.
5'2", light-skinned female, black hair. She ran outside naked, bleeding from her face. She tried to get away. She was dragged back into the house, and they're holding her hostage. And then there was a baby involved. So
She threw
this
everything at that
situation
nigga, man.
is
That's
really
foul.
serious, and he's punching her. If you guys don't get her, she's going to be really hurt.
Wow.
Atlanta, what's your
She trying to get that nigga arrested for sure, for sure.
Spain 715.
That's some hating ass shit, gang.
And you already have to get around.
And what, we give her a pass because she a citizen?
Notified and
She ain't a gang member. She just a citizen. She hang with the thugs.
What's the operator?
She talk shit. She do shit like somebody from the hood, but she a citizen. She don't bang, so she can tell, right?
Okay.
That's what the hood say, right?
Ma'am, are you with the patient now?
No, I'm a neighborhood watch. I'm just literally.
I'm a
in the
neighborhood watch.
I'm not in the house. Oh no.
Okay, no problem. About how old do you think she is?
She has to be about maybe. She looks a little underage, but I don't want to say that. You know, looks
Look,
to be deceiving.
now
So
she
she's
doing the
roughly, I'll say,
underage shit,
between-
trafficking.
Let's just say between 18 and 21, somewhere between those. That.
Is she awake?
What do you mean is she awake? He's beating her
Is she
bloody.
conscious?
He's beating her bloody. I'm not. He's dragged her back in the house.
Is she breathing?
Ma'am, he dragged her back in the house.
She lying like a
Okay,
mug,
I'm
man.
asking some more questions. I understand you're not able to see what exactly is going on now. But just answer the questions to the best of your ability.
I surely will.
Were any weapons involved?
Everyone in the house has weapons.
Mmm.
Okay.
The 7 guys that live there, they're roommates or something like that. I don't know if all 7 live there, but it's typically about the same amount that's there every day.
Okay. Is there any serious bleeding?
She's bleeding from her face, like the whole front of her face. She's bleeding profusely, and then there's a child involved.
Okay, is she responding normally?
Are you serious, ma'am?
Yes, I'm serious. I need to know for the paramedics if she's completely alert.
How can I assess if she is alert if I just told her they dragged her back in the house?
So like I advised earlier, just answer to the best of your ability.
She was breathing when she was outside trying to get away.
Hello, caller. If you don't know, you can just say unknown. Okay.
Okay.
Is she having any difficulty breathing?
I don't know.
Thank you for that. Atlanta, not requesting for fire to go out there.
Okay, we do have PD started to this location. 2 officers are en route.
I'm clear on 2 officers en route. Thank you.
All right, Atlanta is disconnecting. All right, thank you, caller.
Okay, ma'am, I'm sending the paramedics to help.
Now, shortly after that 911 call, police had arrived at the home. A man opened the door.
That was a
noticed it
long-ass
police,
call.
then slammed it closed. Police set up. They noticed 2 men run out the back door. One of them happened to be Kenneth Beatty, a.k.a. Young Scooter. The other man had ended up coming back to the house. According to the police report, as mentioned in the first video, Young Scooter had jumped 2 fences. It was a wooden fence, and authorities had located him on the other side of the fence and saying a serious injury to his leg before transporting him to Grady Hospital, where he unfortunately succumbed to his injuries. But shortly after, Atlanta police realized that the 911 call was a big lie.
Yep.
The first being from the 200 block of William.
Black women, you got to do better.
In Zone 3,
You got to do better.
To a dispute with a
This
weapon.
shit ain't no game playing with
Those
people's
lies
lives.
are marks that shots were fired and a female was drugged back into the location. Once officers arrived, they knocked on the door. A male opened the door and immediately shut the door on the officers. The officers then established a perimeter. During the process of establishing the perimeter, 2 males fled out of the rear of the house. 1 male returned back into the house. The other male jumped 2 fences as he was fleeing. When officers located him on the other side of the fence, he appeared to have suffered an injury to his leg. Officers rendered aid, and he was transported to Grady Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. That male is going to be a 39-year-old male out of Atlanta. Just to be very clear, the injury that was sustained was not via the officers on scene. It was when the male was fleeing.
Now, when Demi
Via the officers on scene, it was when the male was fleeing.
Now, when Demi realized she had a warrant for her arrest for lying to police, which led to Young Scooter losing life, people quickly found out who she was and went to her social media. She decided to go live, and this was her response.
There's a reaction for every action. This is part A. You guys didn't have part A. You guys only had part B. And the narrative, it looks like I was trying to set this man up because you guys don't have part B. I'm giving you part B. I'm giving you what led up to the call. I was physically abused, so I called to protect myself. That's the issue. That's part A. I never had any intentions to get anybody hurt. I was the one that was getting hurt. And I came here to say my truth. That's it, that's all. I don't want no clout. I don't want anything. All these troll pages, y'all don't know me. None of y'all know me at all. At the end of the day, I'm a woman. And I was physically abused multiple times.
Now, fam, it's important to know this. According to Atlanta Police Department, Demi wasn't at the scene. And we don't know truly why she called police. It could have been for someone. She could have been kicked out. But what we do know is that young Scooter ran just to run from the police, not knowing truly why they was there. And last but not least, he wasn't at just a random person's house. The house was associated to someone in his family. Now, on April 1st, 2025, it wasn't April Fool's for Demi, because she was booked into Fulton County Jail after a 4-day search. Her arrest came hours after Young Thug had tweeted that young Scooter had allegedly got shot. But according to Atlanta Police Department, the medical examiner say otherwise. It was due to his injury from hitting a wooden fence while jumping over.
Police say the 911 call that led to the death of rapper Young Scooter was a lie. Police arrested the woman who made that 911 call earlier tonight.
A lie.
Fox 5's Tom Haynes joins us with the details. Tom, what are we finding out?
Well, startling development considering the context of that call, Courtney and Russ. Atlanta police officers say that they took the 31-year-old Demetria Spence into custody within the last few hours. Investigators now say that 911 call led to the death of 39-year-old rapper Young Scooter. This all started Friday in southeast Atlanta, where investigators say Spence told 911 operators there was something seriously wrong at a home on William Nye Drive. In audio obtained by Fox 5, Spence claims a woman with a child was bleeding and shots were fired.
I think you guys should get here quick because this girl he's really hitting her, and it's a child involved. This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside.
All I gotta say is, man, this video already long. And you know when it's long, it's a whole lot of wrong. This woman right here, she big out of pocket. Second, she put the mustard and the mayonnaise on the hot dog, which made him do what he did. Now, I don't see how Thug can be from Atlanta and put up that his boy got shot without knowing the facts. But I give Thug a pass because he just got home, so he's still trying to catch up to how these niggas hype shit up, and it ain't like that. Rest in peace, Young Scooter, man. You went out on your birthday on some fluky, and that's the worst way to go. Especially with the lies and stuff that was told before you left. Big rest in peace, that man. And this woman right here, she need to get everything they got for her. Because playing with people like that, and then to his demise, I don't know what happened. Used to be an ex-girl, you got kicked out. He said you couldn't be there. Whatever it was more emotions involved than what you leading on with your first and second part self. So we gonna leave it at that. And that's just me. I'm Neptune the Goon, but I'm on Say Less Moments TV. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. BEE.HUSTLE _ That's my Instagram. Hit me up and I'll do the same. Say less. We out.